Yo, we are in the MFing building. What's good, y'all? I was a few minutes late, just taking kids some back office stuff. We are in the building. We are here. We are here. I got the right StreamYard account today, man. I've just been doing some house cleaning and just kind of moving into a bigger place. Uh, Eventually, working on some things. It's time to spread out, get the store popping. I had a guy today from Connecticut call me, left a message. They selling a hair school, and I'm gonna follow up with him tomorrow. Got to take care of some other business tomorrow. There's a lot, man. It's just really a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces. Working on this collection, which is dope. It's coming together bit by bit. I want to send a shout out to my man Kino, man. Appreciate you, bro. There you go. Into the light, my man. That's what's up, fam. He said, "Egg my rig, but I'm here, sir." Yeah, it's dope, right? Hey, I wanted you to send me a picture of how they did how they repackaged it to you. I meant to tell you that. If you can able to send me a pic, I don't know, you probably already opened it by now, but I'm curious on how they. Yeah, you probably already opened it by now. So I'm wondering. I forgot to tell you that I wanted to see exactly how they did it. It's interesting. But that's what's up, man. I hope you out there safe, brother. Keep grinding. And I appreciate you hit the GoFundMe, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate. As you see, I'm still stuck at 1,000 and some change. You and a couple other people are the biggest donators. But it's all good. I came up with some of the funding to get other stuff popping for the show in February myself, but so far the support has helped a little, but for the most part I got to use most of my money, which takes away from really the ultimate product that I want to deliver, but it's cool. You know what I mean? I had to make some adjustments. I just want photos of like what they sent the package in, because I had it boxed really nice, but I don't know if they redid it. I don't know what they did. That's why I'm just curious. Maybe it's still the same box. They just held it for so long just to pretend like they was doing something. I don't know. I'm just curious in what they did. So if you can, that'll be great. So I just want to see as these things move forward with certain big items that I have that I will be dropping soon. That's all. Nothing major. Just wanted to kind of see what's going on. I like to know all of that. As things start to grow, man, getting calls from Connecticut, getting other people getting rid of hair schools. And, I'm not saying I'm going to get it, but I'm just saying opportunities is open up for brothers. This is part of one of the reasons why I'm talking about this tonight. I have, I've been seeing a lot. I haven't really been on YouTube as much. I don't even know the last live stream I did. I think it was in Miami or when I came out. I can't remember. But I really want to. I was sorry. I just went to the Wizards game. My client gave me tickets to the Wizards game tonight to see the Brooklyn Nets. They were playing in DC. That was kind of dope, man. I saw Kyrie Irving up close. He was killing, man. Just to watch him and Durant go at it. It's just really unique to see it. up close and personal like that. I like Kyrie, man. People booing him and shit. Oh, what's up, TJ? Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you, fam. But yeah, man, I really wanted to just kind of chop it up a little bit tonight. What's up, John? It's a lot of things that's going on, with the brotherhood, and I wanted to kind of go in on that. And I don't know, box shows, Poshmark displayed like. Yeah, I'm just want to see. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do know. Yeah. Uh. Uh. What's his name again? Shit. ARC. Yeah. Damn. Trying to remember everybody's name. Yeah. Damn. What is his name, y'all? Put it in the chat. I know exactly who it is. I just can't think of it. But we're gonna get into it tonight, man. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a little tired. Got a hell, yeah. Alan Roger Curry, yeah. I don't know why I had a brain fart. That's what they call it, brain fart, brain fog, whatever. But we're gonna get into it tonight, man. And I want you guys. I will open up the lines if you want to call in. If not, it's cool. Y'all can sit back and listen. But we had to have a meeting of the brotherhood, man. Just some things that's on my mind. Yeah, stress. Good point. Good point. You said, I believe stress is getting black men out of here early. Yeah, I agree. I concur. And this is what I'm saying, man. I've been watching the show The Crown, and and since I'm doing a lot of my collection on the women's side, this coming fall, winter for 2024 is inspired by a lot of Princess Diana on the female side, and like I said, it's War and Peace. But what I've noticed watching that show, so I try to put myself in a certain mentality. And so when I'm designing these clothes and looking at some of the pieces to put together, I try to get my spirit in that kind of vibration of what I'm looking at. But what I've noticed in the show, how a lot of the men, now they put a little feminist overtone to it, of course, a little gynocratic overtone, but for the most part, they show the men working together. And there was one scene in particular that really caught my eyes, how when the prince came into a room, he was meeting some of the men, and a lot of these men come from different places of arenas of work and how they get business done. So they coming in, they had like a blueprint out on the table. All the men were waiting for the prince to come in, and they were all working. But it was so cool to see. It was so cool to see all these men working and planning and plotting on the next move or next venture amongst men and what they're building together. I thought that was just so dope to see. But as immediately as I'm looking at that, I'm saying on the opposite end, as black men, we really not used to building and supporting each other. And I'm not, I'm not even saying this from no anger or no agenda at all, other than just a conversation. Uh, I had people on my channel. I will post a comment, a gentleman that has really an issue with me, but I don't know if he really have an issue with me. He could be just trolling, but this kind of prompted me to do this show. Because even if he's trolling or not, it's a lot of black men that actually feel like that about one another. And, you know, here I am making certain moves that a lot of guys won't be even privy to get in certain arenas like that. Not arenas like the basketball court the night I went to. I ain't talking about sports arenas. I'm talking about the arena of life, the arena of making decisions. Your opinion matters. Your thought process matter. Your idea matter. Most of us as black men have not had that luxury that anybody really listens to you on any level and take what you're doing as serious. And that's something actually I learned from Jason Black when he had his call shows. The black men are really not used to having people really listen to them and take what they're saying seriously enough to make other decisions. I mean, decisions and community decisions and how, let alone household decisions, you know. So we're in a bad situation as black men. But we also in a great situation because we got a major chance now to correct and right this wrong, right this ship, and be on the right side of history. Most of us think with the small head, with our dicks, and the other part is emotional. Emotions. So let me find this rant. Hopefully the brother is here because I wanted to talk to him actually. Find this. One second, guys. Here we go. Found it. Let's get into it. Oh shit, I already had it. I don't understand. It didn't come up. Maybe it's low. Okay, what you guys see on the screen here is a brother named Darren G. He's been posting these comments on my channel. I don't know if he wanted attention. I don't know if he's trolling. I don't know. But what I do know, a lot of men feel this way. How I know? Well, I look at my GoFundMe, and I told you the reasons why I need to raise $3,000 because I want to have my team on point, my hair and makeup team on point, my assistants, so I can pay them. I don't really make anything from the shows unless I get buys and buyers. But I want this to be a big win for black men. But apparently this brother here has, and he went on to say some other stuff. But this is the last one he posted. He says the guy who talks about bitches 99% of the time. He claims that I talk about women 99%. I don't know if that's what I said. I don't know if he's trolling. Because anybody listen to my channel, no, I don't talk about women almost every day on every channel, do I? Maybe I'm missing something. Y'all tell me if I do. Maybe I've got caught up in my own thoughts. Do I talk about women 99% of the time on my channel? He said, don't get me wrong. You got style. on the art side of the game, but he said, but go back and forth and watch your videos unbiased. You're emotional about cat shaps. I don't make nobody. I ask to support the channel. I'm not emotional about cat. I don't even rely on the Cash App. Y'all support it, great. I don't force y'all to. Shout out to Angry Man. I love Angry Man, but he don't fuck around. He asked for 60 Cash Apps to show, and that's his prerogative. Man. That's what he want to do. That's on his channel. I can't tell him not to do that. But I don't make y'all. I'm not emotional. Am I emotional about Cash Apps? Really? I'm not getting rich off Cash Apps, fellas. Trust me. I get 20 here, maybe 5 here. Every now and then I get 50, but believe me, guys, that's not paying for a venue on Wall Street. The Cash Apps that I don't get. So I don't know what this brother's talking about. Then he says, in my baby mamas, I talk about things to help men. I'm not emotional about it. I'm talking about situations to help men. I'm using my life experience to help men. Exactly, TJ. If I talked about women all the time, I would be bigger. This is what I'm saying. He said so, and baby mama and simps and so forth. I'm just talking about life and what I don't get it. I don't. But anyway, so who's really emotional? And if you can find time, see what's up with the call, fam. Okay, well, I have the line open, and he hopefully he's here. That would be great. And then on another comment, if y'all find the same guy, he goes also to say that I use Kanye. I talk about how I support. He said I talk about Kanye the other percent of the time to help with my brand. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about with my brand? Y'all see the comments. He said the other percent of the time I talk about Kanye. When I mention Kanye, guys, y'all already know I'm coming from a black man artist that support. I always make that clear. I've been supporting that brother for a minute, like before I had my clothing brand. So I'm like, here again, guys, I'm using this for a teaching lesson because black men are very emotional, and and I don't have too many trolls like this, so thank God for that. But to come at me, I'm a guy that's out here doing it. I show you guys the work. I showed y'all videos when I'm in New York. I showed y'all videos. I'm on stage. I showed y'all video of me doing things, productions. So I'm trying to show me doing and active out here in the world. So y'all don't think I'm just out here talking. So, but even that's not good enough for black men. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. This is why I say black men have been cursed with. I mean, we've been raised in the gynocratic system, so we hate masculinity. We hate manhood. We don't understand what it is. We oppose it. We oppose masculinity. And we always think it's an objective. If a brother is actually doing business and doing things, but it's always a problem. It's like a woman, man. You watch out for him because he may try to manipulate you, or he's trying to do the. It's like you get kind of exhausted. Even when I was at the game tonight, I'm looking at all the people. It's really emotion, no less. Like it's no emotion. It's no excitement, no enthusiasm. That's the right word I want to use. it's people are gone, man. We are in the crash and burn phase of society at this point. And it's cool to watch. But as black men, we got to get out of our emotions. And don't confuse passion with being emotional. What's up, APTV? What's up, fam? My soldiers is coming up in the building. Yeah, man. I had this brother. I just feel like as black men, we're gonna have to start laying the groundwork, collectively joining together and helping one another. Last week we had a brother, I think it was last week, I believe, that talk about organization. Shout out to him, man, my man. What is it, Kyle? I think it's Kyle, right? Kyle Brody. But shout out to that brother. We had a great conversation, great dialogue. And it's like we're gonna make something happen. But we have far too many brothers. Excuse me, guys, too. I got this fucking hiccup. I don't know why I got the hiccups. I don't know what that's about. It's like, as I'm getting it too, it's like, you know how you get the hiccup. But as black men, we have a hard time encouraging each other to do better. We have a hard time for us to put our dollars behind. Now, if I was an OnlyFans chick, $3,000, I asked for that shit almost. It's been what, 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks now, and I only reached over a little over $1,000. And I'm doing something productive and creating jobs for other people. But I can't even raise $3,000 with black men. That's embarrassing, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I got on everybody else on my Facebook page when I was doing my programs. I tried to raise, I think, $1,500 to get a couple. I had some book bags and a few other things. Man, I only raised $250, and the most of the money came from women. Like 75% of it did. That was a couple years ago, 2-3 years. That was actually a few years ago. It was probably like 3 to 4 years ago when I started that. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Any suggestions, black men? Anytime you try to do something, include your brothers. Fucking OnlyFans women get rich if they fucking mention they got a page. But me saying, hey, I need funding to help support. You know why it's also irritating too? Where people seem like I'm begging, because part of production, this is why it's effeminate, his whole messaging. And I'm using this again, guys, as a teaching lesson. But when you're not used to doing shit, you gonna complain about people asking for help, for support. It's like, nigga, you ask for cash app and money. It's like, well, I'm doing an event. I want to hire good staff. But sir, what do you do? Well, I do video. How much you charge? $750. Well, out of that 3,000, maybe I can pay you 750 to do the video, put you on. Oh, see, nigga logic is like their mamas. $3,000 ain't shit. In fact, if I was Jewish community, same guy, I would have had quadruple that money by now. Upwards to probably $12,000 to $15,000. I've actually seen that shit happen. They asking like, nigga, they will almost be like, it's fraudulent that I only need 3,000. They be asking me, what you need that little bit of money for? Everything okay? I've seen it. And you know I'm not lying. So I have again, I look at people like Ye, and I say to myself, the reason why most of these niggas don't get it, because how many niggas y'all know been on the mountaintop summit like Ye has been and shouting down from up top far as the world's concerned of what's going down, and niggas can't even stick with him. Scared ass motherfuckers. No, our people don't. AP, you right. Nah, we don't get it. Oh, it's been a rap for black folks, bro. Yeah. What's up, shit? Yeah, it's done. It's done. I have a video that I showed Dr. Tierson Johnson of this chick. This little boy, he can't even speak. He was like fucking probably 1 or 2 years old, rubbing on this girl's butt. And the girls are laughing. Black women, of course. They thought that was funny and cute. They over sexualize our fucking men, our boys, I meant to say, our males. Then you got guys like this one that's texting me, mad at me. Now, what does Dr. Scott do for anybody to be mad at him? There is no more black community, yo. That's dead. Like, I don't even think about that shit no more in terms of that at all. We damn sure don't have no black community. That's over. That's the thought of that is fucking a dinosaur. And you know what's funny? I was. How many of you guys saw the interview with Dr. Umar Johnson? Have any of you guys saw that on the Breakfast Club? Let me know that y'all saw. Y'all can just say yeah, or y'all can just put a 1 in the chat. How many of you guys saw that interview with Dr. Umar Johnson on the Breakfast Club? Let me know. I heard he was having a new interview. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. He brought up some great valid points, man. He really he broke down some shit. Then the problem that I had with the what's up, Ebo? You said not interested. Yeah, actually, it was pretty decent interview. Um, It was pretty decent. But one thing, what's up, Hannibal? My 18 coming up in here. But look, one thing that I say is black men, and actually I actually like Dr. Umar, but that pro-black shit, man, it's dead. But here's the problem. I was listening to the interview. Y'all go and watch it yourself. He was talking about how he has his school now. And I guess he officially has a school in Pennsylvania. And he's talking about how he had these contractors and he was trying to get some work done. It's a pro-black man now. And he talked about, now I want y'all to follow me on this. He was talking about how that he had struggles with some of the black contractors because they wouldn't really show up to do the certain things, and it was just always some kind of nonsense. And he said that kind of messed him up. But then he said he had to get the shit done. He had to bring in some white folks, and they got it done. And I understand. You got to get the fucking school done. You got to get it done. You can't fuck around, whether they white, black, Indian, Hindu, peach cobbler, whatever the fuck. We need to get this shit done. So he said, you know, some of the black folks let him down, you know. He said, you know, for Dr. Umar to say that shit, you know it's fucked up. That nigga pro-black for no fucking reason. But you fast forward 10 minutes later in that same fucking interview, my brother, Dr. Umar, says, when they were talking about Kanye, he said, well, he likes Kanye and he agreed with Kanye. But he did say this, well, Kanye, you know, he got these white folks around him and, you know, see, that's the problem right there. He got to have, I'm like, listen. Didn't your ass just sit up there and say how you had issues with black folks? His ass just sat up there and said that. Yeah, there's going to be a great separation. I agree. Now, is it true that Kyrie Irving's supposed to be signing with some black designer of shoes? I heard something, and I'm going to look that shit up. But I don't know. Is that true? Have any of you guys heard that? Have any of you guys heard that Kyrie Irving was signing a shoe deal with a black-owned designer? You say it's not true? Oh, he's reaching out. Okay. Yeah, I saw something. I wasn't sure. Okay, everybody's saying, okay, he said New Balance probably. You said Dr. Dr. J. Umar is a con artist. You say he not gonna open no school? Well, apparently that's what they said on our Breakfast Club, but maybe now I don't know. Hope he wouldn't be lying in front of millions of people like that. After the Deion Sanders shit, you said can't believe it until you see. Yeah, we want checks, not ownership. I agree. Listen, guys, no, that's the thinking. Now we getting into it. That's my man JT said his shoes will only benefit Kyrie and the designer. No. Why is it that companies like Nike, Reebok, New Balance, all these brands can start somewhere and build? They weren't always juggernauts, guys. Do y'all realize that? Do y'all realize that, and the opportunities that it created for other people to work in these big fucking conglomerate companies? Do y'all realize that? Black men that's in the back. Do y'all realize that these brands had to start somewhere? You said no. That black man who is a designer owns his company and is well known. Okay. Black men, man, we don't understand infrastructure and building because we haven't done it in so fucking long. We don't even have families, man. This is why we don't get it. Like, man, it's only gonna benefit Kyrie and no. It's down the road, guys. It's work, opportunities, commercial shooting, all the things that goes into building a fucking big ass brand. That's why niggas gonna start hating on me in a minute because they think it only benefits me. But I'm putting other people on that work, other models, other opportunities, other companies. This is why I had to have this conversation tonight, based on that text right there. People mad at me. If to be mad at me, I gotta hear what that's about. Because I don't go out to hurt nobody. I don't do shit. Everybody know me. I only help brothers. That's all I've done. To the best of my ability. I will say that, to the best of my ability. And like I said, he's talking about cash apps. I've been on almost 40 minutes now, and I only had one donation before the show. Ain't nobody support this channel. Well, no, that's not correct. Ebo Sosa just hit it. There's going to be Ebo Sosa and TJ Morningstar. But outside of that, I don't get no support. I don't get none of that. Shout out to that brother. Ebo, appreciate you, fam. Yeah, Phil Knight was selling out his trunk. Yep, I remember that story. Yep, he said if it wasn't for Jordan, he wouldn't reach that level. Yeah. Oh, I remember that. Into the Light. I remember, bro. You right. I remember when Starbury did it. Yeah, they laughed him out. They said the shoes were cheap. Yeah, but here's the thing with Dion, and I like what um the other guy damn the ESPN used to ESPN the big guy Whitlock. He actually did a great breakdown on that Deion Sanders shit. He said none of the builders came to help him maintain to go forward. They didn't really support it. So Dion did what most people would do if you have a family. I can't judge him on that. He went where the money was at. But if nobody comes there to support and be a part of what he's doing, why the fuck would he stay? I wouldn't have stayed. Niggas don't support. It's just like me trying to get this brand going, but I'm getting outside support more than I'm getting from up. Why the fuck would I stay? People that are investing, you got to go where they're investing. I'm telling you, man, we a sad fucking case. If y'all want to chop it up, I'm gonna open up the phone lines now. Let me go in. Let me see. I do this shit. If y'all want to chop it up, we can do that. Exactly, John. I agree. If any of you guys disagree, y'all want to call in, or whatever, you want to share some light on what I've been talking about, let's do it. But there's the exactly, Ebo. A man must go where and with whom he's appreciated by. I agree. And that stems from everywhere. Your community, your family. Fuck that. Relationships, business. Fuck that. So, oh shit, my man. Who is Hannibal? What's up, fam?
What up?
Hello?
What up? You hear,
Yeah, I hear you. What's good with you, dog?
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I'm good, man. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. What's good? What's on your mind?
Man, we all got at the end of the day, man. And people need to, black men to understand that we all we got. We all going through it, but we gotta pull through. And support is everything, straight up. I mean, we gotta stop. You've been programmed to only support people because it's so good. You know what I'm saying? The female shit. And that's the problem with us. We just can't go out and be like, hey, we spend a few dollars. Saying $5 don't hurt, $2 don't hurt, Even if you don't make it, still especially it's not affecting nobody. That man just doing something positive and support it, you know. But it's the
Hey,
programming that these dudes got from their mothers, man.
right. Hey, look, see if you can your connection's kinda going in and out. You like Borgen a little bit. You wanna see if you can you wanna see if you can disconnect and call
You hear me
back
now?
in?
Is it
Yes.
Borgen
Okay,
now?
nah, it sounds a little better now, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Nah, I was just saying, like, we just gotta support, man. And we shouldn't be supporting somebody because they make us feel good. That's not what men do.
Right.
That's weirdo behavior, you know. And then, you know, also we just gotta understand that don't nobody really give a fuck. So while we sitting here trying to pander to people who don't give a fuck about us, we losing at the end of the day.
I agree,
You know,
fam.
what you said? What?
No, I said I agree.
Yeah, and I mean, it's really not that deep. I just wanted to say what's up to you and get my little 2 cents on that, you know.
Yeah, man.
You
So
know,
what's up with your channel? Shout out to your channel, man. You been dropping anything over there lately?
I dropped like a few videos, man. I just need to get my subscriber count up.
All right.
So I can you know,
well, let
probably
people know
go live one day.
What's your
Because my channel gonna be based on just random stuff. You know, it's not gonna be on one specific thing. So
okay, sure, that's what's up. Well, put it in the chat too, man. Put your channel in the chat, and people go over there and subscribe to my man Hannibal.
Yeah.
Do that, bro.
Yep, I got you. I'm gonna let I'm gonna get back doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna let somebody else.
All right, that's what's up, bro. I'm glad you came up, man. It's like I ain't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, I've been busy doing my thing, you know. Out
That's
here enjoying life. You know.
That's what's up, man.
I won.
All right, one play. All right. Yeah, that's my man Hannibal, man. I'm glad he chimed in. Y'all go subscribe. You're gonna put it in the chat. Go over there and just see what's up with him. Sound like the Jigger man. But yeah, man. We have to really understand that we all the fuck we have as black men. And I really mean that. Yeah, you said I hate to say it. We need a purge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, TJ. That's what I'm just saying. We need to purge, man. And I'm excited to see it happen because it gives you more time and more energy and the space that you need to get some things accomplished as a black man, because you always feel with pressures of everybody else. And you know, let me put Hannibal's channel. That's his link, guys. It's in the chat too. So make sure y'all hit the link and the channel. Go over there and check out my man. You said we ain't building through this. What you mean? You said we ain't building through this? Yeah, guys, it's really, we at a place now that you have to put your head down and really follow through what your vision is, how you see yourself, your philosophy yourself, pin your ears back and start getting busy on the things that you're passionate about, things that you want to see come to pass. We have to start getting busy on those kind of things. Somebody get these people out the chat. These fucking robots. Yeah, the block them motherfuckers. Y'all move too slow. But the thing is, man, so other than that, how you guys feel though? I mean, I still have the link in the chat if y'all want to come up. Okay, so we got to get out of this mindset of half doing shit, half supporting each other, half. Man, if you got somebody in the forefront that's peeling through the bullshit and making headway, why not get on that bandwagon and make sure these brothers got what they fucking need, man? Messing up our kids and going against us. Yeah. No, this is why you have to leave your legacy in your work, in your purpose. It's something that, speaking of Ye, they asked him, do you want to be remembered? He said, no, I don't want to be remembered. That was something, man. That was touching because he said, do anybody remember really who invented the streets, the light bulb or whatever? We just use it on a day-to-day basis. But that energy he put out to create that was beautiful. You know what I mean? Whoever the person was. But I want to be the same way. I'm not trying to get rich. The guy that was trolling me accused me. I just asked for cash apps all day and talk about women all day. I didn't know that I did that. Maybe I was. I don't know. I don't remember me doing that. That's not my intention on my channel. And my intention is not to talk about Ye to sell clothes. I'm like, I don't know how that goes together, but whatever. I don't know, fellas. You know, yeah, I agree. The black community, we don't have one. We don't have a black community. That's the fucked up thing about it. We don't actually have a black community. Our community is based up of women and children. We don't have no fucking community, man. I'm out here, I see black women just by themselves like shit. Yeah, they got the ability to get fucked, but that's about it, man. You can't build with that. Hey, man, if y'all enjoying the content tonight, yeah, support the channel. Since dude say, I asked for support the channel. So if you ask for donations, so what? It's a tax write-off. You asking me that? I don't think it's gonna be a tax write-off though. I don't think so because it's not this is just a donation to contribute for me to do something. It's not a what you call them, WC9s or something. those donation programs. No, I don't have that. You can, but I think you have a CP, some shit that the church, I forgot those letters that you need to have to get donation. Oh, you saying you said if you asked it, no. Oh, I've never, nah, I don't think so, Hannibal. I'm not 100% sure. Never really looked into that. Maybe I need to. Man, I appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys, and I want black men to do better. We can't have these kind of things coming up, especially to a brother like myself, man. I'm like, damn, yo, as much as I try to pour into black men, I say, this is the shit I get, you know? Ain't nobody, not one person hit the Cash App tonight. Exactly. It's sad, man. We in a sad fucking state. We some simping ass niggas too. We going in other countries simping. Ain't that pathetic? We about to bring a whole country's worse than third world because we some simps. Ain't that a bitch? I ain't never hear no shit like that. We can't control our simping. Man, we just love to be in some pussy. We love that shit, man. Hey, bro, I know you are, man. I appreciate you too, fam. Larry Mack, appreciate the Cash App, bro. He said for the good show. Appreciate you, bro. I know you are, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm over here working my ass off. I got those people in New York so excited to see my new collection. I'm just trying to deliver something really tough, man. And through all of that, all the shit I'm going through with my son, my oldest son, and you know, where he going through shit. Well, of course, I already knew he was going to be going through things after that shit that happened to him this summer. But I got that with my grandson shit. You know, getting ready for the show. That's right around the corner. Trying to move. I'm doing a lot, man. And I'm exhausted too, man. Y'all have no idea. I'm like tired right now. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. Just only had one contributor. I mean, one contributor to the Cash App. But the dude said I sit and complain about it. But I'm just saying, we don't support each other. I'm like, nigga, I don't get rich off of $5, $10. I'm saying it's the principle. And guys that support understands that. I understood that. That's why I always supported black men. And when they had businesses, man, I go in there and drop thousands of dollars, man. Black business owners can always say that about me, especially black males. I support my brothers. I spend thousands and thousands of dollars through the years on black male businesses. I would prefer to go around my own. I prefer that. What's up, y'all? Shalom, Doc. Yes, absolutely, brother. Praise to the Most High, man. I'm in a good space, man. I want to enjoy my life, and I want you brothers to be on the journey with me, and I want to be there to support you guys, man. My brother, just Hannibal, just came up. I want you guys to go subscribe to his channel. My shit is definitely in the dark. My channel, my shit don't. They stopped a couple. I had a few videos that went viral, but they stopped that. YouTube stopped that shit. My channel should be bigger too. That shit is on stagnant growth. Again, if you guys want to call in, here is the let's see. Here you go. I put the oh man. Oh man, appreciate the support, y'all. You know who you are. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, fam. Hey, bro, I've always spent money with black men, even before I knew any of this shit. And I don't even know why. My dad is like, he's a black man for sure, but he, I just always, as a young man, I admired my elders and my black males that was about their shit. Like, and so I always look forward to spending money with black men. Always have. It's like it's a proudness I have. But that's me. That's you. We do big shit, man. We just oh man, I love my brothers, man, but we fucked up. Oh shit, let me see. I got my man Ebo up. What's up, Ebo?
Hey, what's going on, Doc? How's my audio?
Oh, it sounds good, man.
All right, cool. Hey, look, man, I really shouldn't be doing this right now because I got like 3 more loads I want to knock out before 4:30 in the morning, and I'm cutting it close. But I think I really need to call in and share this because I found something that I think this might be a hint towards something, Doc, as far as what's wrong with us as a collective people. There's something
go ahead.
There's something that I discovered that the Native Americans diagnosed the white tribe of the planet with, but in all actuality, this has leaked into us as well. And what it is called, it's a psycho-spiritual disease called Wetiko. It's spelled W-E-T-I-K-O. All who are watching this must go look this up. W-E-T-I-K-O. It's pronounced Wetiko. I'm going to read you a brief description of what this shit is. All right? All right, so let's see here. Let me see if I can get the meat of this information that I found. Okay, what is Wetiko really? It says Wetiko is a cannibalizing force driven by insatiable greed, appetite without satisfaction, consumption as an end in itself, and war for its own sake against other tribes, species, and nature, and even against the individual's own humanity. It is a disease of the soul, and being a disease of the soul, we all potentially have Wetiko, as it pervades and informs the underlying field of consciousness. All right. So let me. Okay, here we go. Here's another piece. Let me read this. It's a contagious psychospiritual disease of the soul. Is currently being acted out in mass on the world stage via an insidious collective psychosis of titanic proportions. It's a mind virus that Native Americans have called Wetiko. Okay, and it says Wetiko induces in us a proclivity to see the source of our own pathology outside of ourselves, existing in the other. Wetiko feeds off the polarization and fear and terror of the other, okay? Seeing, or I should say each other, okay? Seeing the world through a Wetiko-inspired lens of separation, otherness, enlivens what this author of this, what I'm reading, calls the God of terror who dwells in the human soul, and simultaneously plays itself out both within our soul and in the world at large. Wetiko subversively turns our genius for reality creation against us in such a way that we become bewitched by the projective tendencies of our own mind.
Wow.
Right? Now I can go on and on because this shit gets heavy. I got like 3 books on this shit.
But bro, what is that? What is it again? How you spell that?
Wetiko, Wetiko. All right.
Okay.
It's a mind virus, a sickness. All right. So
you said W what now? Hold on, I'm trying to get it in. W what?
Wetiko.
Wetiko. Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Yes, brother, check it out. It's be prepared. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna say, "Oh shit, what the fuck?"
Damn, yo, like that shit makes sense, man. It got to be some bullshit because we really. I just look around, man. We in bad shape right now, man. We in bad shape. But damn, yeah, I'm glad you came on and dropped that. Cause I'm definitely gonna look into that.
Yeah, the person who let me see if I can find the guy who has done substantial studies on this. His name is Paul Levy. Levy is his last, Levy.
Paul Levy.
Yes. And this whole research was initially done to examine the white tribes of the planet because that's who the Native Americans initially diagnosed this disease with, was the white people of the planet. But it has trickled, and obviously what I just read, this is able to be, Wetiko can consume all of us, and that is what we're seeing amongst our brothers and sisters here, you know?
Damn. Well, you know, let me tell you this, though. It's crazy because, far as my understanding, a lot of the Indian, even their women and their tribes, they didn't really want to go against, because they were offered the same thing. Actually, come to find out, you know, with just, you know, intermixing, really integrating themselves, but apart from their own. So in other words, having sellouts and stuff like that. But they decided not to do that. That's why a lot of the Indian women died out with their people, with their native tribes. So and their families. We're not doing that. Black women, man, they are gone. Like I told PG, I'm like, they gone. I don't even see them at all. Like, and I think a lot of brothers saying the same thing. They just always out with each other, they date each other, and they out at dinner together. That's all you see now. Like, it's weird, man.
Yeah, I don't get it either, man. I mean, you literally see a sister like my wife has this friend who when we first met, or when I first met my wife, she introduced me to a bunch of her friends, and this particular one was married to a brother and had I guess they went through some turmoil. They ended up getting a divorce. He ended up cheating on her and everything, and at least that's what I hear. I don't know, but I know they ended up splitting. And now when I met her, she was a very beautiful woman, a very attractive woman, but she was not submissive in the slightest. I mean, she was very coarse and rough as far as her retorts and her attitude, and her energy was all fucked up, right? So fast forward after the divorce, she then starts dating women. And now she's dating these women, and we still getting introduced to these women that she's dealing with through time. And through the course of these years, I've seen her with 3 different women now, and she has been more submissive to these women. And the women are all butch too. They're not the
oh, of course.
Yeah, I don't understand it. How is it that a woman can be with a man, it don't work out, then she starts dating the same sex, be submissive to the same sex, but don't understand how to apply the same submission or submissive behaviors to the man that will appreciate it more than the woman? Because all they're doing is bumping heads. That's the reason why she's going through so many different female companions, because their estrogen and their nature is bumping heads. So I'm like, come on, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, man. You see, I'm gonna tell you something too, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I want the people to hear this in the chat. That the other night, I had a busy day Saturday with clients. That's what I say. I be running my ass off doing this brand and I'm like shit. But I had a whole fucking place full of clients working on hair and doing some shit. So by the end of the night, I was coming back to my apartment, and I was like, my neighbor. I had this neighbor, crazy as bat shit, but she you could tell she used to be something. She like in her mid-40s, pretty woman, but she's off. She got a dog that she just walks and carries. The dog don't even touch the ground, man. That motherfucker got his own clothing line. I mean, the dude is crazy. He wear all this shit. The woman's crazy, man. And but I saw her. She was standing at her door. She's putting a wreath on her door, and I was just looking at her, and I'm saying, I said, this used to be an attractive woman, man. You could tell she had a little shape, but she just hunched back over. She's tense all the goddamn time. The bitch go through so many changes. She cut her hair off, had all these patches and shit on her head. And then I just looked at her. Hey, no joke, man. I just looked at her face, had all these red spots. Like she was just, I'm like, yo, I said, how you doing? I asked her. I stopped. I was going back in. I walked my last client down. But I was coming back. It was really the end of my night. And I said, how you doing? She was like, well, I'm okay. And then I just started talking to her a little bit. But damn near, as soon as we started talking, bro, this is how I know these bitches are suffering. Because she said, I was just thinking that I was 21 once, and now, we got to enjoy our time. I'm in my 40s. She just had this look like, damn, where did it all go? I'm not fucking lying, bro. And so I'm like, damn, a lot of these women are getting that wake-up call just like she is. And so I said, look, come over next door. Let me cut your hair. Let me fix you up real quick. Sit in my chair. She was like, you sure? I said, just come on. I ain't even charge her. I said, just sit down. I brought her in, cut her hair, and we're just kind of talking to her, letting her talk. And, we just sitting there chopping it up for a few minutes. I gave her a hug, and I said, you need to relax, yo. I said, you under a lot of shit. She was like, I know. But don't you know, bro, time she left my house, them red freckles she had on her face, like a breakout, them shits went away. That bitch was that. That bitch was, I said, go look in the mirror when you get in the house. And she was like, okay. Then she was like, wow. She was like, I just really thank you for just talking to me and, letting me just kind of, she just told me a lot of personal shit, but I was just like, wow, man. Most dudes would have been trying to smash, trust me. I mean, she ain't the baddest broad no more. I mean, she ain't ugly by no stretch of imagination. But I'm like, man, I ain't looking at her like that. She got old to me, and it's like she got problems, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, brothers need to have your healing archetype on fleek. Cause that's what it's about now, man.
Yes.
And I made her night. Probably made her a week. She was just depressed, man. I felt it, and it made me stop and talk to her. But go ahead, what you about to say?
Oh no, you absolutely made. You probably made her whole year, dog. Because I mean,
I know, right?
to have that kind of effect to where all you do is sit down and lend an ear, or just give some empathetic communication, or just listen with intent. You'd be
Yes.
surprised at how that has such healing powers. But see, most motherfuckers nowadays, they can't listen without thinking. They're sitting there listening, planning on shit they want to say. They don't even know how to. Man, people don't even Doc. People don't know how to.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we're so busy, caught up in our own brains, that when we're supposed to be having healthy communication and healthy conversations, we're listening without really hearing what the other person is saying. I've seen. This is the reason why I do my profession. I work at night. I don't fuck with nobody because
Right.
I've learned. I've been burned too many times from lending the ear that you lent her. I've done it so many times with brothers, young brothers, old brothers, and it's like, damn, I'm not seeing anybody knowing how to properly encompass and perceive empathy. It's like that is a rare thing nowadays,
Yeah.
And especially just communication. People think that communication is literally what we were just talking about, with you're listening, trying to think about what you want to say. No, for all the brothers and sisters, please listen. Communication is more than what you think it is. It's a cycle. It's a loop that involves at least two people. Okay, communication is a loop that involves two people. When you communicate with another person, you perceive their response and react with your own thoughts and feelings. Okay. That requires you to listen with intent. So, goddamn, see, and Doc just gave you an example. The woman had blemishes on her goddamn face, and by him listening with intent, the shit healed up.
Yeah, that shit was wild. It fucked me up a little bit too. I ain't even gonna front. I'm like, damn, how the fuck?
Yeah.
And I said, I gave her a big hug. I just kind of rubbed her shoulder, because these bitches got all that hunchback. They always on their phone. They got bad posture now. I'm like, damn, it's just tense, man. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, look, just relax, yo. And she was just like, wow, man. Like you said, it probably changed her life. I mean, changed her year. You know what I mean? Or whatever, out of her life. But I'm just saying, but that's what it's about, bro. And it's like, it's like my old self would have probably tried to, like when I was younger, try to take advantage of it and shit. Just get some ass, all right, go ahead, go on. But that would have been, but see, did a bad mistake about that. That's my fucking neighbor. So you know how that can go. It's like, shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the old self when you ain't thinking, So it's like, nah. Sometimes brothers got to practice that shit. You got to practice listening and get that healing archetype on point. And a lot, like you just said, a lot of brothers don't even take the time to do that, or even try to, like you said, they thinking about what they gonna say, or just everything's in their head without listening. And that's a good point you made, though.
Yeah, man, that's what's going on nowadays with our brothers and sisters, man. They don't know that you have to develop the ability to respond effectively to others and understand and respect their model of the world, and I think that what's going on is, like, when I discovered that with Tico shit, I says, oh, everybody is pretty much engulfed with their own selfishness. There's no more selflessness, and to a certain degree, I understand you have to be selfish, you got to,
yeah.
but the problem, at least to me, the problem is people are not seeing the power of selflessness. They're not looking outside of themselves. They're all looking within themselves to figure out things. No, man, you're never going to figure out how to properly respond or communicate with anyone like that, But bro, I don't want to keep rambling on, man. I
That's
gotta
cool, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. Get a chance to chop it up with you, bro. And but this is good, man. I appreciate you, man. That was good. That was some good insight, man. Really did.
Oh man, I try to make myself seen a few more times, man. But shit, I like being incognito, you know.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Shit. That's what's up, man. But you be safe out there, you know what I mean? Keep your head up and but we'll get up later. But I
No doubt,
appreciate
Doc.
you again.
All right,
All
brother.
right.
Be easy.
All right, fam. Yeah, that's my man Ebo, man. That was he be in the clouds, but he around though. Shout out to Ebo. I'll be seeing him on a couple other channels. That's my dude. All my truck drivers, y'all be safe out there. It's getting crazy, man. Y'all really take it easy out there, man. And just be mindful, you know. Yeah, she had the 1,000-yard stare. Eli from Jersey. Yeah, she said that shit, man. She said she just said it. It was like a robot. I wasn't even talking about this. She just blurted out. I'm just sitting there. I was 21 once. Now here I'm in 47. She said, how tired? She just said it, y'all. I'm not lying. It was like a knee-jerk reaction. I ain't lying, man. So some guy named JT was in here. Yeah, man. And that's something, y'all. So it's a bite from the tree. And yeah. Yep, that's true, bro. Yeah. Yahoo. Ooh. Yeah, other races will let them die. You're right, TJ. That's actually a good point. Yeah, other races of men, as a wholesale, they would die before their women take over. So we just in a fucked up situation as black men. And we're going to have to learn how to really get involved with each other, man. I enjoy y'all calling in, man. I take one more call or so, a couple more, if you guys want to get in here and chop it up a little bit. If y'all want to get in here and chop it up a little bit, let's do it. Oh, I said call in. I'm going to drop the link. My bad, y'all. Call in link. I just dropped the link if you guys want to call in, something you want to chop it up with. If you agree, disagree with anything, I want to hear it. I'm trying to give my man some time that had a problem with me. If y'all enjoying tonight's conversation, make sure y'all support the channel, man. People say I'm crying for cash apps. I ain't doing that. I said just support the channel, man. If y'all enjoy these conversations as men, make sure y'all support, you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and also support it. You know, you got two ways. You got the Cash App Gloves Off Show. You can join the channel, which helps, and also the PayPal, Dr. E. Harlan Scott at mail.com. Yeah, Evo dropping some game. Yeah, I kind of like this, man. I like this format where I could just chop it up with you guys on a late night tip. Damn, it's fucking almost 2:00. Well, Eastern Standard Time. I ain't want to be on here too long, but you know. But yeah, man. As black men, we got to do better, man. And I'm like I said, I don't have an issue with brothers. I don't have an issue with nobody how they run their thing. You know, I love my brothers, but I think that we need to just have understanding in what it's going to take for us as black men to continue to support each other. We got to go out the way to support each other. Hey, cuz I know this designer, man. He's gonna be at New York Fashion Week. Support the brother, man. You pass my GoFundMe link across. Hey, send $5, send $10, maybe 100, 200, 300, like some people have done. That helps everything because I can hire people like us, get them on some game. We don't understand none of that shit, man. I'm stuck at $1,000 with my GoFundMe. All I need is 3,000. I am stuck there. Deep shit. Now, what I'm going to do is send it to my female clients. I bet you they'll support it. That'd be fucked up, man, that the women fucking gynocrats would see more value. This is sad, man. I'm just trying to give guys a reason to be a part of something. Yeah. So my grandpa RP told me never tell a man sex. It best not say no. That's true. That's some good wise game from your grandpa. So anyway, but drop the link in here again. If you guys want to call in. I'm giving y'all a chance, man. Come on up. Doing it one more time. Because I keep getting up here. Like I said, I get the same support from the same people, man. Nobody crying. Why should I have to say anything to black men about that? Black men should rush to support the doers that represent them, masculinity. That's how you fucking vote. You don't vote at a ballot. The people that know you don't have no fucking vested interest in you. You start voting for other black men that had the same interest that's moving that needle forward. That's who you fucking vote for. And you do it with your fucking bank account. Nah, I didn't see Skip Bayless disrespect. What did he do? Yeah, what did he do? What did Skip Bayless do to disrespect Shannon Sharpe? Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm about to pull up out of here. I put the link in. Nobody's calling in. And plus, it's getting late on my end because I got to get up early. What's up, James? What y'all doing, man? What you doing, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. The brothers is quiet right now. I know they were just listening in. This was a good show, though. Some good call-ins. So they've been working. That's what's up. Appreciate you, fam. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here myself. It's 2:00 in the morning. I got a client in the morning. I got to do some other shit. You can call in. You want to call in, James? Go ahead, hit the link. Yeah. So I'll check you later in the week. Appreciate you, man. Love to you too, bro. Call in, James. What's been on your mind, bro? I want to hear what you talking about. You know, you got to catch you from them hoes, man. That's what you ass disappear. I know how niggas disappear. They be with them hoes. Damn, he said your Hall of Fame career ain't shit. No, I ain't see that. I gotta check that out. Man, they don't respect these slaves, man. You just a black slave, run and jump. Who gives a fuck about how much you can catch a football? Let me see. What's up, James?
What's up, brother? What's going on?
What's up, man? You been messing with them hoes, nigga. I can tell. Yeah. I know niggas tiptoe all that, man. I regret it, man.
I've been cool, man. I've been chilling, man. Traveling. Actually went through a similar situation as your topic. Why it's hard for brothers to support, and I was actually on the other side of the coin where I tried to support a brother, and I had a very awkward experience.
Like what? Tell me about it.
I'll elaborate. So, long story short, so I work for a real estate firm, right?
Yeah.
A brother I've known for many years. So, finally, hopped on to his team, and we were conversing. And I remember when I signed on, he asked me. He was basically starting a cannabis company, right? So the brother was like, "If you know any private investors, let me know." I said, "Are you sure?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm serious." So I made 2 phone calls in 72 hours, right? I was able to raise 1.6 million.
Dang.
So I had 2 of the investors, and this is, again, you know me, brother. I come on here to tell you the truth, right? So I tried to set up the meetings several times. The first time he rescheduled. The second time, he gave me some excuse. The third time, I actually told the investors pause, and I gave him what do you call it, like a dummy, what do you call it, a fake saying that, yeah, they're like the schedule, da da da. My man did a no call, no show.
Wow.
So then I reflected, and you know, I talked to some other individuals in the office who knew him, and I said, I don't know what's going on, but this is quite awkward, right? An awkward experience that a brother who comes off as he's doing well, and someone brings something to add on, right? Where I'm getting this weird cold shoulder, this non-communicative behavior. So I said maybe whatever's going on in his life, right? So a couple months, I let it slide. I had another deal where a house had basically went to flames, right? So I told him about it, and I said, hey, I know you have the construction side of the company. Here's a complete remodel makeover. Let's get this contract under agreement, and then we can work out the details. So he's like, word, thank you, da da da, cool. This ended up being a very nightmare experience for me, Doc. And when I say it was a nightmare, so throughout the entire process, it was during COVID. So cost of material, everything went through the roof. So I fell back, let him do his magic. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, my job is to help generate money. I don't get involved in the construction side or any of those things where you know what I mean. I'm just here to generate sales and move on, right? So I would say about 8 months go by, and one of my mentors goes to me. He says, "Man, what's going on with that project?" I said, "Man, he's telling me it's been a nightmare, da da da." And he goes, "Okay, I get all that, but has he told you how much he's going to compensate you?" And for me, I said, "Well, we signed a contract when it comes to real estate sales." He said, "No, it's totally different on the construction side. He's supposed to give you a referral fee." And well, I think he told me he got me. He said, "Brother, let me make it clear to you. Some brothers, when they get money in their hands, they act very different versus when they don't have that money in their hands." And he said he had a relationship where he had a mentor of his gave him a crazy deal, and then he just gave, after the deal was done, he cut him $1,000. And that mentor felt so disrespected because he says, I gave you something of, let's say, $1 million, and you cut me 1,000. And
Wow.
he said, So he said, word to advice, please find out so y'all can, there's no complications. So, all right, cool. Fast forward, I take his advice. I said, let me give it a week. Shoot him a text like, hey, brother, what's going on? Just want to have, break out some details on the conversation, X, Y, Z. So the brother starts giving me the whole runaround. This project's been a nightmare. Fast forward, right? Now, the people that I referred him to in regards to this project was sending me pictures on the progression of the project. Mind you, it wasn't like they were in deal. They were just like, oh, this is where we are in the phases. Mind you, this brother's telling me it's a nightmare, this, da 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 da. And I'm sitting here like, okay, this is awkward, right? Because I'm not it's like God reveals things to you.
Right.
And mind you, this brother's telling me something totally different. So the straw that broke the camel's back is when I text him about, I would say this recent October. Mind, this thing took a long time, 2 years, right? Close to 2 years. And the client sister sent me the pack of the project completely done. This brother told me a totally different story.
Wow.
So then I'm sitting here like, okay. So I reach out to another brother of mine. He goes, man, this is what you do. Enough of the bullshit. Email him, draft a letter, ask for the cost structure, everything, so you can understand the conversation. Because he keeps telling you, oh, he took a bad hit, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, that's none of your business.
Right.
So I was hesitant to do it, right? And I said, you know what? I'm gonna sit back. Mind you, this was October. I waited an entire month before I sent the email. And through that entire month, you know what it was, Dr. Scott? I was doing my best, and I said this to my first mentor. I was doing my best not to see this brother in a negative light.
Right.
And I bit tooth and nail. And then through that entire month, that whole grace period, the brother was upset that I even sent him an email asking about the cost structure. Then when I asked for compensation, he gives me, he won't give me a number. So I said, fuck it, send the email off, right? Then he tells me, you know what, James, the most you're gonna get is $2,000. For waiting, I waited, the project was about 800 to a million. And then I sat there to myself, I said, $2,000 for 23 months?
That's crazy.
And my mentor was like, so he couldn't just cut you the check then? And this is where I lost respect for him. And then I realized that many brothers, it's crazy as it sounds. I don't know, and maybe you can elaborate, Dr. Scott, because I know it's late. Is it because brothers have how can I say this, a self type of hate, or is it because they model some of these European men and just think like, well, he's just somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Because I'm trying to understand the psychology behind this particular experience.
Well, part of it too is they were raised in a gynocratic society as well. So,
okay,
you got that element, which is huge, because most men, it's almost impossible for them to be completely developed unless they work at it. Of being a masculine man doesn't mean that you're gay or anything like that. It's just more like, it's just you really have to understand, really, as black men in our psyche, man, how we were cultivated and how we were reared, so that's really the thing too, man. And if you're not purpose driven and you're not a part of a mastermind, which is the original mastermind, is your family. That's the original. But we've been torn apart from that for so long. We out here on our own, but we don't know how to work together. All of us want to say we alpha, we this and that. But it's like, look, we need to get, well, your alpha ass, I need to get this shit done over here. Can you help me do this? Oh, well, brother, see, because I'm like, so it's always these fucking excuses. But when it's time for us to put up, we can make a goddamn OnlyFans bitch rich.
Yeah.
It's like, but you can't get a brother that's doing something collectively in your group. Nobody supports it. Like, we sick, man. We sick too. We are equivalent to the hoes and their sickness and delusion. Black men actually, they're on the opposite spectrum of that. And some people will argue that we're not. But I think that we are in a degree of building and really understanding what that means. We on a degree of going get some pussy overseas. We can all agree on that. Niggas be on boys trips like a motherfucker.
No, you ain't lying, doctor.
So it's like, but when it's time to get some shit popping, like, hey, well, bro, I ain't gonna be able to do it right now. I gotta do. We sound like a hoe. Well, I got this trip coming up. I won't be able to. We sound just like a broad.
No, you ain't lying, because that was actually processing through my entire mind with this entire experience. And then I think what really solidified thing, when he was like, all right, in 2 weeks I'll get back to you, right? With this $2,000. Brother, I gave it 3 weeks, and then I text him. He's like, oh, just go to the office and they'll cut you a check. So to me, it was like, what I realized, and there were other people in the office that I know that displayed similar behaviors, is that, you see a lot of falsified men, especially in our community, that display a lot of female, you said, holes in the business world. And it's the ones that you least expect.
Oh, yeah, those ones that get you.
Yes.
Yeah, they get you, man. But I'm like, but for you, man, just learn from that. and understand the next move next time you do it. You know, and just understand, man. We really just jacked up people, man. Like I said, people come if they're coming on my channel talking about me, I'm like, damn, I don't have no enemies on YouTube, not that I know of. I said because all the thing I do is show support, like shit, you know.
No, I definitely agree, and I'm at a point where, I told myself, and let me ask you this. With that being said, to me, I'm like, I got to remove myself from that energy because I feel like just like women, once they start disrespecting you, they're gonna keep rolling.
Oh, they're gonna keep going.
And it was like I can't be associated with that because knowing how I am as a man, and I know myself, if I had that company meeting, I would tell him straight in his face, I don't think you ready to hear what's coming out of my mouth. Cause you like, yes, man.
Dang. That's real shit, man.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's the world we live. That's what I'm learning.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hell of a lesson, man. I mean, I think there's black men too, man. We're going to have to learn how to separate ourselves from being too attached to any one thing at this point. I think it has to be a real big unified mentality in people's respective interests. That's why I say you vote with your interest through supporting. You know what I mean? So we don't understand that concept because most niggas ain't really interested. That's why they want to keep you interested in sports and want to be the next NBA, NFL star or the next rapper and all that bullshit. But we don't take time to fucking cultivate anything.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm saying that's why I did that book, branding yourself. What was that title? Just really understand your personal branding of self. You know what I mean? So that was really good, man. I even listened to it myself. That was a good listen. But it's like understanding that it starts with you, you know, and an idea. Now, my idea started when I was sitting on the floor in my fucking storage unit when I was damn near homeless and came up with this idea of the brand, the clothing brand. I didn't know it was going to be like this, but now it's taken off. It's like, but it started with an idea and I had the right people around me to help see it through. And it's legit. It's like, you know, I went through the process of all that shit. But black men, man, a lot of brothers, man, they weren't here to help me do shit.
So let me ask you, why do you think, what triggers that? Because I had another experience when I was, I went to, I was in Abu Dhabi. I met a brother in November. They broke through. They had a restaurant during the race, and it was weird when I interacted with the white owners or the white upper management.
Yeah,
it was super smooth, Dr. Scott. We connected on different things like, the Grand Prix race, fashion and all these other things, right? Yeah. But then when I met this particular brother, it was very short and sweet. And then I asked him, how many times you've been out here? Oh, it's my first time, but he's like, I prefer Miami. And I'm here scratching my head. And you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing that like some people haven't evolved, right?
No.
And it was very disturbing.
Wow.
Because here I am, I've been there several times to the UAE, and to interact with this brother, it was like, well, it's like that real hood mentality. Well, if you ain't spending money, what we need to talk about? Wow. Versus when I was with the white owners, and this was, and again, I'm a big F1 guy, so it was so diverse, the conversation. And then they were telling me like, oh, come back later. We just actually booked, I think they must have locked in like 40, 50 booths in Yasser Marina, and they were going for $150K a pop. Wow. And he was like, you know what? Like, and it was strange, and maybe you can elaborate more on this, excuse me. What I've noticed is that when you're around people of substance, regardless how well off they are, it seems like they don't want to hear all of it's not, obviously yeah, money's important, but that's not the focal point. They're looking for something outside of, you know what I mean, to create an environment where, oh, you have this interest. Oh,
Right.
is that wrong for me to say, or because I know that world you understand more?
No, I mean, it's not wrong for you to say. I mean, you saying as far as them having different interests and stuff like that, or
Yeah,
put them in a
different interests and how to socially interact with them.
yeah, exactly. So, no, I don't think. See, but that's when, as men, you really shouldn't have to even do that. But it's like we almost have to help guide men to a certain degree and what their strength should be. And really where they best suited and where they best used. But as black men, man, we in bad fucking shape, man.
Yeah, man.
We keep looking at the women, but I'm like, them same women we talk about raised a lot of us. So it's like we kind of fucked up in the game. So I think that as black men, we got to keep that in mind. But we have to learn how to work with each other. We have to learn that. We have to learn to put our dollars toward each other. We the leaders of whatever community we're going to have going forward as black men. But we got to be the fucking the example of doing that. Like I said, the fact that people may have gotten mad at Ye and everything he doing, but don't you know, he is creating a situation where other black artists and designers can come in and sign, like people like me, Black Label. I can sign maybe a potential athlete down the road. Like, it's opening those doors. Niggas want shit instantly. And as black men, that's effeminate because you're supposed to see past yourself being here. If you can dream of something right now, your dreams are too fucking small.
That's true.
It's supposed to be after you leave here. You're supposed to leave that. We just think too goddamn small as black men. And I'm just tired of it, man. Like I said, one thing that's going to keep motherfuckers off your back is the work. You put in the work, that's going to keep people off your fucking back. That's why I don't think too many people fuck with me, meaning like messing with me, because I put in the work. You know what I mean? You can see it's a lot, man.
It is
I'm worn the fuck out. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm tired, man. I'm sitting there like, damn. You know, but it's gonna be a hell of a year. 2023 gonna be a hell of a fucking year. I might do a video about that too. That's gonna be getting ready for 2023. I should do one.
Doc, I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
This whole situation with Ye, in your perspective, because a lot of, I would say 80 to 90% I agree with Ye. And I remember you said that the hypocrisy, the hypocrites in America, how they can, show love to Confederate generals, right? But then at the same time, chastise Adolf Hitler when at the end of the U.S. stole 90% of their scientists to help develop
exactly.
the US. So, where do you think we are facing with the obvious? It seems like there's obvious truth that is documented, but then we have a good portion of society that is holding on to the emotional truth or whatever. You know how, like, instead of reading a book, people skim through a book.
Right.
And that's what I'm noticing about society. So many people are skimming. And it's like, this shit is getting very dangerous.
It is, man. Motherfuckers living their whole life experience on an Instagram swipe left or right deal.
It's true.
That's where we at now. Swipe left or right. Everything that we do, swipe left or right. And it's instant gratification. And a lot of men are like that now. This is why when they get with women, man, like I said, if you fucking a rack of bitches, that's actually simping. Because if you ain't got no order for them and you just fucking them, you're giving away your life force to some bitches that ain't gonna do shit for you. That's why bitches don't really respect you in the end.
That makes sense.
So it's like, shit, fuck that. We gonna. I'm out here for brothers that's about it at this point. I'm done. I'm all the way done. I'm gone. I've checked out. You laughing, but I'm dead serious, man.
I know you are.
I'm actually done because I'm here. Here I am trying to get things done, and I'm dealing with other groups of people. I'm like, got the white guy calling me for a hair school, and I said, where the brothers at? If I tell brothers, hey, look, this is an opportunity. I can't even get brothers. Like I said, I can't even get the $3,000. I said, that's lightweight. I said, shit, I can't imagine something serious. Nigga, man, he trying to get rich. I'm like, nigga, I ain't taking none of this shit with me. I'm trying to create some shit, and it's working. I have brothers doing things and other stuff. It's like, niggas, man, we our own detriment.
You ain't lying.
So I'm already done. All this black shit, I'm done. I'm tired of black shit. Even though my brand name Black Label.
I got a question for Scott. One last one.
Great.
Do you still accept? I know with the whole IRS thing, and I mean, this is a little off topic. Is there a way to mail you the funds versus dealing with all these new tax regulations, because it's starting to get out of control? They just want.
Oh, they all in your business now, even on Cash App and all this bullshit. Well, it's no really. I mean, you could if you wanted to. I don't have no regular PO box yet. I got to get one. I was actually just looking at one other day.
Let me do something. I'll email you. I'm gonna give you my email on the back chat.
Okay, yeah, do that. Yeah, we could talk offline like that.
So I can.
I appreciate everything, man. I'm just saying it, man. Like, I think it's an exciting time, man. I want to inspire men too. I want to inspire brothers, man. Like, that's always been my main goal over here. It's like I want to inspire brothers through doing, man. Like, it's like shit. Yeah.
I definitely agree with you, man. I think when you look at that the battlefield, it looks kind of scarce, you know, because brothers, I don't know what the the shift is. It's an awkward time in history. It's nice, but you're seeing so many effeminate things and
Hello?
Brother Scott, can you hear me?
Yeah, you went out for a second.
Yeah, I apologize.
When your girls back there pulling on you, man.
Nah, negative, bro.
You niggas get caught and drop the phone. Oh, yeah, hello. I caught your ass. Oh shit.
Nah, bro. I read up and got me one that's I took many words of wisdom from you, and I give her directions, man, and she's with it so far. So I'm putting her to work.
All you gotta do is do that until she cop out and blow. And that's just really where I'm at with bras. I'm like, she be leaving soon, so just get as much as I can out of this bitch. I'll be like, dog, I'm like so different now. I'm like, what you do? They be like, well, I'm in this. I decorate. I like to decorate. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, how can I get her to get on board and help me do? Like, I don't even think about the ad. That's what I'm saying. It get to a point where most niggas like, man, I'm still trying to smash, yo. I'm looking at her like, okay, man, that bitch can do that. Like, I'm ready to put this bitch to work.
Pretty much. And it how can I say this? Listening to you has helped me realize the significance of how much more you can grow something when you put a chick to work.
Man, y'all seen it happening for me. You see my girl, Z, man, home girl that helped me out. She keep me on point, man. Like, people be thinking like we get married and shit. Like, that's my girl, but she holds me down, man. And I'm like, shit, you know. I'm like, I can't ask for nothing more than that.
No, you're right, and it's structured.
That shit, man. Woo, that shit. I'm telling y'all, man. You get that. That's why. But you gotta have your purpose on point, because she fits right in. The right woman will fit right in and help you meet that shit. That's a wife.
Yeah.
It ain't even a pussy. It's like that shit, man. When I was in Miami, man. I don't know if you saw my videos when I was in Miami. I'm looking at all these fucking zombie hoes everywhere. It's like beautiful women, but just they ain't worth shit.
You ain't lying. There's a lot of zombies running in Miami, Atlanta, DC.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
it's yeah. Everything you're saying is into fruition. I can't even front. And they wonder why, like, you know, again, they ain't chosen.
It ain't shit out here, bro.
A
Nothing
lot of
but fuck.
females is copying. Like you said, when you start doing women's hair, I'll never forget that segment when you start taking requests because women were copying everybody else's. They're copying each other's hairstyle.
Oh yeah. Shit crazy.
Hmm.
They
And you see
fucked
that,
up.
yeah, you see it in real life. The ass job, the weave, the lashes. I wouldn't be surprised if gym memberships are down.
Yeah, they gone, man. Like I said, man, at this point, bro, it's like, brothers, listen, man. Get yourselves together, man, and just start enjoying yourselves, man. Meeting people and not meeting people to just do something. Just generally have a conversation with people. Start practicing that shit, man. Like, it's a good feeling, man. It really is. And I'm saying, as black men, we haven't really felt like that in a while. This is why we're running to overseas to get a bunch of bro. I'm not shitting on passport bros. That's not what I'm doing.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, like, these bitches gonna be the same everywhere you go. Like, in other words, I know that some of them gonna be feminine in most countries, but the problem is, if you go over there really with no chief aim and go, they're gonna wind up being the same fucking thoughts.
Gotcha.
I'm like,
Right.
we seem not to put that piece together. We looking for femininity, but how you gonna fucking use it?
Yeah.
She has to be. I listened to this philosopher Alan Watts. He said the uh, the uh, the Yang principle uh, is really no. I'm sorry. The Yin principle is she's really bored. Uh, it needs direction.
Yeah. That's true.
It needs direction. It's bored without it. And I think most men drop the ball because we get captivated in her beauty. But part of that reason why she will abuse you is because you're not supposed to be doing that. She's supposed to be
Mhm.
captivated by your vision and how you move.
Gotcha.
If you ain't going that bitch, she ain't gonna be around long. I ain't talking
Gotcha.
about your chick. I'm just saying in general. Like,
But I mean, that's a general period. No matter
it's
how
like,
good.
yeah, it's like you gotta keep it moving, man. And enjoy this life, man. Enjoy this time, man. Enjoy your time with yourself. A lot of the black men don't really take time to do shit by themselves. I'm sitting right here in my studio right now, just chilling. Like, I just been, it's like all I do is work, but it's like it's good to kind of just unwind with yourself, man. It's like cool. Watch a good movie or some shit, chilling, man. And it's free your mind from all the dumb shit. We need that. That's the true liberation for black men. Because now you have a hard reset spiritually, and now you're able to get some things done. Work with another brother to keep you excited. Like, damn, like you should be feeling excited to be a part of someone's growth.
Yeah.
How many times black men ever heard that shit on YouTube? We ain't excited about nobody else's fucking growth. We talk about our own all the goddamn time. But I want to see other brothers flourish. And sometimes I don't know what that looks like myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I know it when I see it. I want brothers to move forward. And so I mean that's just my thought.
That's fair game. Well, brother Scott, I gotta run, man. But
All right, bro.
it's always good. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
All right, man. Tell that chick to chill out, man. You taller than me. All right, dog.
All right, brother.
All right.
Peace.
That's my man James. Yeah, y'all brothers, man. Yeah, y'all my dudes, man. I love y'all dudes, man. Some of y'all be wilding out, but this is what it's about, man. I think my channel is pretty cool, chill. It's just straight up. It ain't no extra shit where you have to feel nervous. Just come over and chop it up with a player. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm still doing barber classes. I shoot them. I ain't doing them today. So I have some other ones, but I'm starting the new ones. But it's been kind of tough on me. I got to reset that whole thing. That's why I'm looking at this school. I got a lot of other shit to show y'all, man. But as of now, I'm just taking one chunk at a time. but I'm about to skedaddle up out of it. Why you ask, TJ? Man, Keno, I appreciate you, man. Into the light, bro. I appreciate you, fam. I really do, man. For the cash app. I really do, man. I love y'all, man. I really do, man. Y'all brothers, y'all the shit. You know, we got our issues. We all do. Believe me, I got some. But we're going to work through this together as black men, yo. So until next time, y'all can hit me up. Y'all can hit my email, dreharlanscott@mail.com. Y'all can hit there. And, if you enjoyed tonight's broadcast and you guys enjoyed these conversations, let me know, man. You let me know by support. Say, I enjoyed it. Hit Cash App. Say, I enjoyed the show. Or, just let me know that y'all enjoy this kind of stuff, man. I enjoyed it, but now my ass is tired. It's 2:30 in the morning here. So, and I got to get up in a few hours. So, but I love y'all dudes. Until next time. Peace.